It is time for Transformation Tuesday, and this is surely a transformation. Losing weight is one thing, and you see lots of programs that say they offer a solution, but keeping it off is key. Today, we have Kevin Schnepp, who lost 65 pounds working with Charles DeAngelo over a year ago. Here he is before his weight loss, and here he is 1 year later, still 65 pounds lighter, having kept it off for 1 year. Congratulations
Thank you, Dana.
to you.
Yes.
Okay, how do you keep it off?
You know, when I met with Charles, we created some kind of mindsets on, what we do with food and what, food is fuel. We've created some habits, and, kind of once we had that strategy, you really don't want to go back.
No, you do not want to go back. And I'm sure it is a whole mindset thing.
It's all about having a line, kind of a line drawn in the sand, if you will. So you've got to have a boundary for yourself. Any of us, I used to weigh 360 pounds, any of us who are successful at keeping ourselves in our ideal range, decide for ourselves a particular number perhaps, or particular waist size, where if we even creep over that just a little bit, we automatically go back to doing whatever's necessary and helpful to bring ourselves back into alignment. 80% of people who lose the type of weight that Kevin has lost or that I once lost will regain it within 2 years. Kevin was here a year and a month ago sharing his weight loss success, and here he is a year later. Not only has he shifted his habits, he shifted his entire identity. Now he works out 3 times a week with another client of mine, Eric Humes, at Humes Performance, a personal trainer. And so he's really just changed a lot about how he sees himself, and as he's changed that identity, he's changing what he's doing more and more.
Why is it so important for you to keep it off?
So I've got 2 young boys at home, and I think we talked about, like, you got to that point where it wasn't a priority and the weight would creep on, and all of a sudden it's like 60 pounds. And leading an active life and a good role model for the boys so that I can be there with them and have an active life with them is very important.
Is it hard to keep it off?
You know what, it's really not. A lot of people have asked, we've talked about it earlier, once we kind of have the strategies and we know what we need to do, it becomes a better habit, and it's just part of your everyday life. And as we talked about, if we hit a threshold where we think it's too far off,
starting to go in the wrong direction,
it's easy to bring it right back to where we need to be.
So you keep yourself in check constantly.
I do. Yes.
I'd encourage people that struggle with this to weigh themselves at least once a week, just to get a good barometer on where they are and recognize this is not some type of dietetic or nutrition program. This is all about getting away from using food as a distraction or consolation. So no longer are you running away from what you're feeling, but rather you're developing a healthy relationship with yourself and with those people in your life. Like Kevin has a wonderful wife who's incredibly active. They just ran the, what was it?
It was the KD82, the Go St. Louis team relay.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on 1 year keeping it off. Here's to many more, right?
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Charles has helped
You're welcome.
thousands of people just like Kevin reach their weight loss goals, and he can help you. Give him a call at 314-495-3228 or go to his website, charlesdeangelo.com.